Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl DESMARIE, and in today's video we're going to talk about how I got a concussion by falling and hitting my head on a car battery that was in the middle of the floor. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, it sounds strange, but it happened in real life, okay? So first of all, I'm going to tell you what a concussion is. A concussion is a brain injury caused by a blow to the head or a violent shaking of the head and body. A concussion can last for a couple of days, couple of weeks, even months, y'all, okay? I'm talking about months. I'm in the months with the S stage, okay? The symptoms of a concussion are constant headaches and migraines, dizziness, fatigue, nausea, memory loss, mental confusion, poor balance, and sensitivity to light and sound. And I had all of them, y'all. All of them took me out, okay? But I'm still here, amen? So I bet you guys want to know how I got this concussion. If you'd like to hear it, here you go. So on August 24th, I was at a friend's house. The person wanted to watch TV together, just to chill out, and that's what we did. So it was about that time for me to have to get up and go because one, I had to teach in the morning for Sunday school, and two, I needed to get home so that my mother can use my car. So this person is picking me up off the floor, okay? Because I'm sitting on the ground, and I probably should have been barefooted, maybe not. But I have my socks on, and we all know on hardwood floors and socks, it's gonna cause for an accident. Some gonna slip and dip and trip. Listen, and that's exactly what happened. So I slipped and I laughed. And you know when you get that hearty laugh when like something is real funny, you be like and you lean back, okay, lean back. You lean back and you almost fall on the ground. That's exactly what I did. So when I fell back, I hit something real hard. Didn't know what it was. All I know that my head was hurting. It was throbbing, and I was trying to laugh it off like I wasn't in pain, but girl, I was in pain, okay? So after the person gave me the medicine and I laid down for a little while, come to find out, it was a car battery that was on the ground, but we didn't know that it was a car battery because it was covered with clothes, okay? Okay, I know, girl, I know, okay? I tried to text my mama, let my mama know. She thought I actually hit my head on a car battery that was in the car. Her main thing was, why is a car battery in the middle of the floor and not in a car? Girl, I know, I was confused. I knew she wasn't gonna believe me, but listen, I had to tell the tale, okay? I had to tell the truth, okay? So I did something stupid. I drove home. Do not drive home when you hit your head, okay? Even after you rested for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Do not drive, okay, at all, okay? Y'all, when I was driving, I got a little dizzy, I got a little blurry, but I knew exactly where I was going. Thank God, okay? God was with me because I think I prayed before I I started driving. Got home, got upstairs. I dang near passed out on the ground and wasn't able to really get up like that. Thank goodness my little sister was up when she wasn't supposed to be, but thank God this time she was up. So she saw that I was delusional. So eventually I think she helped me up and I got in the bed and I lay down and rested. Boom, the next day, it's the 25th. It's time to wake up to get ready to teach Sunday school. So God was with me, okay, teaching Sunday school because I was dizzy and I was out of it when I was teaching, but I was able to teach the lesson and nobody knew nothing was wrong with me, okay? I didn't show no signs of nothing. I know I just kept drinking my water, okay? I told myself that if I still feel the same way after church, then I'm going to the hospital because I didn't go to the hospital when I was driving. I should have, but I didn't, okay? We got the stupidity out the way. So in the middle of the person doing devotional at the church, it was hard for me to stand up. Like I had to keep leaning on the chairs and leaning my head on my arms, and I just got real dizzy and I was out of it. My mom told me to sit down. There was somebody behind me that asked, was I dizzy? I shook my head, yes. I think even at one point I had to leave out of the church because my head was not there. The function of my brain and trying to concentrate wasn't there. So after church, we went to eat, went to the hospital, found out, okay, after getting the CAT scan that I had a mild concussion, and the person felt my head and they felt a little bump on the back of my head. When they did the CAT scan, they saw that I had an injury to the back of my head, and that probably could be previously before, because I remember a time where a person swung me and I hit something real hard, but they said that I didn't need surgery for this fracture in my skull. Thank God, because I was praying. I was like, Lord, I do not want to deal with having to have surgery on my head. Like, I don't want that. I I don't want it, okay? So I was thankful. They told me, okay, give it a couple days. In 2 weeks, go to the primary care provider that we have on this paper. And they gave me medicine. The medicine only lasted for like a week or so. But I'm telling you, during that time, I didn't know what was going on. And I thought I can just go about being a regular person like everybody else and clean my house and do this and do that. And I couldn't. Like when I was talking, the things that I know, I was forgetting. I wasn't remembering anything. I was dizzy. I was fatigued. My head was hurting. Every symptom that is with having a concussion was there, and I didn't know how to function. When I say I felt horrible for the first couple of weeks, like the headaches was very constant and it stayed there, and like I couldn't do what I wanted to do. It got to the point where the headaches were every single day, and it stayed. The first couple of weeks, it's like my head was throbbing to an extent, but it wasn't hurting that bad. But as week 2, week 3, week 4 came, girl, I was just like, Lord, let this stop, because I'm over it. And then I couldn't go to church, y'all. Like, listen, going to church and worshiping and fellowshipping with your fellow church members and feeding off of their spirit of loving God and needing God to do something for them, all of that, I couldn't go to church. Boy, I'm telling you, that hurt me to my foundation, because even though I'm always going to church when I don't feel good, this was a different type of not being able to go to church, because when you play music, it's loud. And I didn't want anything to trigger anything, because while I was healing, I was doing things that I wasn't supposed to do that triggered it even more. So it's like I didn't want anything else to trigger the healing of my head. But yeah, like I was losing memory. I couldn't remember things. My mind, even though I overthink to an extent, like my brain was going faster than my thoughts, and I just couldn't connect anything together. And it got to a point where I felt depressed for a long time. You're going to get depressive thoughts, and it just is what it is, because this is not your normal. This is not the regular thing that you're used to. And when I thought this, after the 6 weeks, oh, everything is fine, everything is healed, it wasn't. I have to do another 6 weeks, and it's just like, man, like I thought I was out of the woods, okay? Because I want to be able to do what I wanted to do, and I couldn't. And that's frustrating for a person that feels like I have to get up and do something, and if I don't get up and do something, I feel lazy. Like, listen, I had to learn how to be still and let people help me, and just know that there's a reason for everything. Like, even though this seems like one of those tragic things, like an unfair thing, God has his reasons for doing what he's doing. And while I've been sitting there healing, I've been in a season of being still and listening to God, and I know that it's necessary. So I'm gonna give you 6 tips on what I'm doing now during my healing stage. Number 1, prayer. That is so needed in this time of healing. Find prayer videos that you can listen to and listen to it every day, and get you some prayer warriors that will pray you through this unfamiliar season that you're in, because it's going to feel uncomfortable for many. Number 2, ice packs. You need ice packs. It helps the swelling with whatever part of your head that was injured. Sometimes you get the ice pack that you got to freeze. What you want to do is get those ice packs from like Walgreens or Walmart or HEB that you can press and it instantly becomes cold, and put it on your head instead of waiting for the regular ice pack to be frozen. Number 3, limit your time on the TV and on the phone. It's necessary not to be on the phone or on the TV as much as you would like, okay? The flickering of the lights on your phone or on your TV will heighten the sensitivity of your head and cause a prolonged healing process. And you also want to wear sunglasses. We know sunglasses shield your eyes from the sun when you outside. Okay, this is going to shield your eyes from the light of your phone and the TV. Number 4, you want to limit your movement, because you're moving your body, so that means you're moving your head too, and that will heighten the sensitivity of your head. But if you do this, you want to wait until at least your 3rd or 4th week, or maybe your 5th week, or maybe your 6th week. It depends on your concussion and how it is affecting you, or how much you're letting your head rest, okay? Number 5, don't overthink, okay? It's just gonna hurt your head even more. A concussion is an unfamiliar territory for you. You will feel alone and feel as though the people that are around you don't understand your frustrations, but don't let that overpower you. Don't let that overtake you. Number 6, you want to get some rest. Get all the rest that you can, girl, okay? It's going to be frustrating for you for a while, because all you can do is just lay down and not do anything. Rest will help limit the overstimulation of your brain. Resting equals equals healing. So you guys, that's the end of the video. I hope it informed you on some of the things that you were endured during a concussion. And I thank you for watching the video of me doing my eyeshadow. It's been almost like 2 months that I've actually been able to get up and have the energy and the strength to do my makeup. Also in the comment section, give encouragement to the people who are dealing with a concussion or a brain injury or an injury to the body, the mind, the soul, the spirit, the emotion, everything, okay? We're in healing because listen, life be lifing and God be healing. And always remember that you're flavored with favor. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.